Okay, today's book is The Mastery of Love, and this is another book from Don Miguel Ruiz. Yeah, I needed to make sure it was Don Miguel Ruiz and not Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. That was very hard for me to say. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, into this book. This book is amazing. This book is very, very important because I think we view relationships from the wrong perspective. Like, if you ask people what relationships are meant to be, it's like, yeah, there's that person that makes me happy. And that is a fundamental flaw in the Western mind. The old way of thinking was that you need to be good first. You need to be okay with yourself first. You need to be 100% good with yourself, and then you can give that good person to the other individual. You can be the good boyfriend, the good girlfriend that you really want to be. And it's frustrating that we don't take this perspective because we need to be 100% okay, because if we're not, we're going to only poison the other person. We have emotional scars, and if we haven't dealt with these wounds, if we haven't healed them, if we haven't gotten over them, if we haven't forgiven the other person and forgiven ourselves for getting in that circumstance, like, how can we ever be in a healthy relationship? And that's what I learned from this book. Like, this book is so good because it hits at everything at such a deep level, and once you read it, it makes so much sense and it changes your perspective. Like, I don't like the classic advice online that guys get for relationships, like, oh, like, wait this amount of time to text, do this, do that. Like, cool. That might get you a girl in the beginning, but like, that relationship won't last unless you have a good foundation underneath you. And that good foundation only comes from you not being insecure, you not having any issues, you not dealing with any emotional traumas or bad relationships in the past coming back to bite you because now you don't trust people. And like, these things have to be resolved before you can ever be a good partner, before you can ever be a good boyfriend. And it's like, I don't think it's fair to enter into a relationship if you can't say these things, if you can't say, I'm over everything that's happened to me. It's a lesson. I don't care. Like, I can learn from these things, but they don't affect me anymore. And like, when you can say that, that's when you can be happy. That's when you can give 100% of 100% of yourself to others. That's when you can be present. That's when you can be there for the other person. And it's like, if we can give more than we get, that's a good relationship. That's how it should be. You should be giving more than what you get. You should be giving more love than you receive. And if you go with that for every single relationship that you're in, you're going to be happy. Your friends are going to love you. Your parents are going to love you. Your girlfriend is going to love you. But it all starts with yourself. It all starts with being the half of the relationship that you control is perfect. It all starts with that. It all starts with understanding that everything first comes from the self. There's the Hermetic principle, as above, so below. As within, so without. And if you're good with yourself, you're going to be good to others. But it's not the vice versa. If everything's good outside yourself, that doesn't mean it's good inside. It all has to come from the self. It all has to come from deep in your heart. Okay, I'm good. Deep in my heart, I can give all of myself to this person. I can devote myself to this person. I can be there for them. All of my emotional baggage will not get pushed off onto them. And when you can say things like this, I promise you, you will be able to enter into a relationship and be happy. But until then, it's going to be difficult. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying, like, start taking this approach. Start doing the work on yourself. Start understanding that the wounds you have don't have to damage your future relationships. You need to forgive these people. You need to forgive these pains. You need to get over them so that you can give yourself to this new person. It's unfair for you to expect everything from the other person, but not be able to give all of yourself. And that's what this is about. That's what this book is teaching you. This book is teaching you that most relationships don't end because people are uncompatible. They end because people can't move on from their past. They can't move on from their emotional traumas. And it's that saying, wrong time, right person, or right person, wrong time. Whatever the order is, it's that saying. Damn, that's a loud motorcycle. But it's frustrating because there's been so many times where I'm like, this is a great person, but I don't think I can do this right now. And it's no shame, no hate, no nothing. Like I wish the best for everyone that I've been in a relationship with, but like it's only when you're okay with yourself that you can expect someone that's okay. Then you can expect a healthy relationship. And I feel like if we took this approach, there wouldn't have to be all of these courses online on how to pick up girls, on how to get a girlfriend, on how to keep a girlfriend, on how to do all these things. It's like, I think it's kind of stupid. And I think like when you fix yourself, everything else comes into place. When you are 100% okay with yourself and you don't need anyone else to make you happy, that's when someone will come to you because they see that characteristic in you. They see that, you know what? I don't need to do anything to make this person happy. They're already happy. But I can make them a little bit happier. I can spread my joy to them. And that's what it's all about. And that's why I love reading books like this. I'll leave a link to this book in the description. As well, if you liked the things I was talking about from this book, the author has a bunch of other books, The Four Agreements, The Fifth Agreement, The Mastery of Self, a ton of other ones. I promise you I'm going to read all of them at some point because they're all so good. I love the perspective. I love everything about these books. Great examples, great everything, and it puts things into words that you can never imagine to explain. That's why I love it. Thank you so much for making this far. Link will be in the description. Join my Discord if you're interested in that as well. Peace out.